Welcome to Disney's Port Orleans Resort Riverside. We're staying in a standard woods view room. This time around, let's take a look. French Quarter Riverside, two of my favorites. This room's a little plain, but not too plain. There's enough going on in here. We'll take a look around and see how we feel about it. So we're coming to this room after doing the Royal Princess room thing. Obviously, those rooms are amazing and super themed. And as you work your way down the food chain at this resort, the rooms are going to be less so. So this is, it's standards in the name. Here's the air conditioning unit here. We have a window and we have our advertised woods view. It's very pretty. It's such a gorgeous resort. The grounds are kept so beautiful. We're right on the Sassagoula River. It's a great view out the window. It's the right setting. You really do feel like you're just outside of New Orleans, Louisiana, just over the bridge. I've been a couple times, I know. These rooms were redone a couple years ago, and this was kind of the first. One of the first rooms where they started to put a lot of IP in. But I will say they balanced it well, right? So it doesn't feel necessarily like it's a Princess and the Frog room. There are, as we go along, you're going to notice there are a lot of Princess and the Frog elements, though. This is an adorable curtain, though. This design with the little frog prince. Very, very cute. And it's not, right, it's not in your face. It's a cute design that definitely references the film, but also just looks like it would belong in, the location it's in, right? Over here we have a mirror, which does nothing for the room. This very plain marble table, these chairs, which have a pattern with some crowns and stuff. I think they're supposed to be Princess and the Frog crowns. They're just real small, so it's kind of hard to tell. But it's a nice pattern on there. They're nice. So these rooms have been redone in the age of the new bed frames that lift the beds a little more off the ground and give you some room to put your bags underneath. So we do have that here. What I love is the headboards. I love that this was used as an opportunity to do headboards with art on them. And I have to uncover both because they're actually both different. I actually own a set of these. If you come to WDWNT Celebration to see News Tonight or to an event or something, these are actually in our restrooms. Because as you guys know, I believe in toilet art. And so we have one each of these in each of the men's and the ladies' restrooms. So these are great because it puts the characters in the setting of the resort. Right? So there's Tiana and Naveen. I think, yeah, there they are. They're up on the balcony there at one of the plantation-style buildings here at the resort. It'll look familiar if you stayed here. And they're along the Sassagoula, and the kids are playing and waving out in the front, and just people walking by. It's very cute. Very, very cute. And then on this side, we have the bridge that goes over the Sassagoula. The one you can drive over, I think that is. Is it the one on the other side? No, I think that's the one you drive over. And we have some more Princess and the Frog characters present. Lottie and her dad. What's his Big Daddy? Is that his name? Or am I making that up? I don't know. I forget his name. But headboard art, A+. A+. They're great headboards. They're very pretty. And then having the art on them, really charming. Thankfully, the room's not all white. I appreciate that there's, white ceiling, some different shades of blue happening across the room. It works. I like the frame around the entrance to the restroom area, the bathroom and the vanity. Looks good. We have, this is cool. I should probably know what that's a reference to, the MB. I have no idea. I don't know what that is. Trying to think real quick. Riverside. What building are we in? Are we in Magnolia Bend? Magnolia Bend. That's cool. It's a little Magnolia Bend icon there. That's where we are. in the resort. How cool is that? Great attention to detail. See, I even had to think about it for a second. These are bad. These look a little plasticky, this whole middle thing. I like the shades, though. The lampshades are nice. Again, a little bit Princess and the Frog, that pattern. My favorite thing in the room, being, you know, a Disney Parks nerd, is this thing. So this art is great. I'm going to try to get it without some of the glare. If we go that way, you get less glare. There we go. Woo. This is Celebrating Mardi Gras on the Mark Twain by Richard Vaughan in 1984 from the Walt Disney Imagineering Collection. It's a great piece, really cool. Fits well at the resort. It's a nod to Disneyland and the Mark Twain, New Orleans Square. Great stuff. Okay. So let's look over here. I'm going to go over here so you get a good view of the dresser. Kind of plain. Nothing exciting going on with the drawer pulls. But you get 3 nice big drawers. You have your Danby mini fridge, as you would expect. We have our ice bucket. I haven't talked about this the last couple times. They got new cups. Actually, no, these are the old ones. Never mind, the last room I noticed they were the new ones. I was like, oh, everyone must have them now. Those aren't them. The new ones have Mickey icons on them. They're not in this room, though. Everywhere else I've stayed, I've gotten them, and I've been like, oh, I keep forgetting to talk about them in the room tours, but that didn't happen. We have some USB in this room, which is great. 2 USB, 4 standard outlets up top here, right by the Cuisinart to make our coffee. Of course, being the world's most magical celebration, we do have that 50th anniversary blend from Joffrey's available. We've seen it in pods at the resort rooms with pod machines. We've seen it in the bags here. And your little Cuisinart coffee maker right there. There is a fan up here. We don't have it on right now, but it's the middle switch. So this middle switch will control. That's the fan. This is the light. See, I made the fan move a little bit. This is the light on the fan. And then these, you do have individual switches above each bed, which I always like when that's an option. Over here as well, we have 2 standard and 2 USB outlets. The room phone, the guide to the magic, the drawer we didn't open because I was so fascinated with the drawer pull. We have a place for you to sit or put your bag up here. We have the coat rack. It has a nice little shelf on the top. It's got these hidden Mickey details. Detail on the hooks. Climate controls over here as well. Now, the most overt of the character nods in the room is going to be this thing, which doesn't really match the rest of the room, but I do like it. So I'm going to have to stretch it out a bit so you can make out the image a little clearer. I'll pull from this side. We have Tiana with Naveen in his frog form in front of, it doesn't really look like a resort building. It's probably one of the buildings out of the movie. They're next to a fountain, and there's string lights above. You know, I do approve of the splash of color, though. And the other interesting thing, and I wonder if this was conscious, was the colors kind of match between the Imagineering art with the riverboat and this. And so it works. It doesn't draw away from that. And it's cute. It's cute art. Okay. Over here we have the iron and ironing board are back there. Extra pillows and blankets. Nice space to hang some stuff. We have our safe over here. More modern safe than in the princess room. Again, they've been through these more recently. Garbage can is there. The double vanity, which it's a really nice piece. It looks good. Fits the theme well. It's pretty. Nice big shelf up here. A nice big mirror. Hello, everyone at home. Mirror doesn't have any real accents to it. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. We have the illuminated Makeup mirror here. And then we go into the bathroom. We have a nice full-length mirror there. This shower curtain art is again a little bit of Princess and the Frog, but not overt, which I love. It's very pretty, a nice splash of color. It's kind of, it's fireflies, which Ray in the movie is a firefly. It's pretty. It's nice. Works with the room. The tile work, it's good there's some color there because the shower itself is very, very plain. White and gray and mounted amenities. Tub. Toilet. Towels. There's no toilet art, folks. No toilet art, but you do have this nice. If you're not gonna have toilet art, you need at least a nice, big, pretty shower curtain like this, right? Not just a pattern. The shower curtain can act as the art, right? That's gonna be the main takeaway from the interior design courses I'm gonna be teaching at UCF next semester. Wow, this is a quick one. I didn't have any sofas to open. I didn't fight with any doors. These moderate rooms are easy. In review, it's a really pleasant room. I like it very much. It feels like a good amount of space. There's some color, modern accents. We've got lots of USB outlets. We've got a nice big TV there. We have the beds lifted off the ground. We got lots of storage space because of that. It works. We have some WDI art. We have some character art. We got a little bit of everything you might want from a room is here. Again, my favorite, and you're next to, a great counter service in Riverside Mill, beautiful grounds to walk around or run around and jog, whatever you want to do. It's a gorgeous resort. These rooms are very nice. They're very pleasant. Not my favorite, but they're, I definitely wouldn't tell you not to stay here. I like these rooms very much.